What's happening? Got the gang out today. The pack. I'm gonna walk everybody through the suburbs. I'm gonna show y'all what it's like to walk four of these dogs. You can kind of see already the personality. Boone's ears back, kind of paying attention to me. Apollo, ears up. Hunt. She knows there's squirrels and other animals in the neighborhood. Soma also paying attention to me. So is Gray. Apollo's my wilder dog on these walks, but but it's okay today. Usually I have her walk on the side of me, but we got four of them today, and this video is for entertainment, so not for training. So just gonna let them be wild. We'll show y'all what it's like. See if we can get any dogs or squirrels, cats. There's all of that stuff in this neighborhood. Again, you can kind of see the personalities of all four dogs at once. Apollo is paying very little attention to me. Ears up, going back and forth, looking, hunting. She wants to go get anything, everything. The other three are paying very close attention to me. Moon's ears are back so she can hear me. Soma, he will keep looking back to see where I'm at, and so will Gray. Again, I usually have them in a command while we're walking, but today we just gonna today we just filming for YouTube or whoever, wherever. And get right, Gray. Don't get them too excited. I turn them up. They'll be looking for every animal in the neighborhood. And so I can do this off leash too. I can have them off leash in the neighborhood. The problem is my neighbors um, may be decent dog owners. The dogs might live a decent life, but they are not ones for any kind of educated training for the most part. They will just let their chihuahua run right up to your dog barking going crazy. So I keep the prong collars on them when I have them all four out like this. And I keep them on the leash for the most part. We do some off leash stuff in the neighborhood, but not when there's all four of them. You can kind of see how tall Apollo is for her breed. Super tall girl dog. She's a big girl for her breed, and this is her eating special diet. You know, if she was fed like a pet, Apollo would probably be 75 pounds. Someone would probably be 95 pounds. If they were fed like pets, but this is them in lean. She's like a very big girl. I'm excited about that when it comes to her offspring. I don't want any dogs um, as small as Moon anymore. I think someone's about as big, about as heavy as I want to go. I do like some heavier breeds, but as powerful as Soma is, doesn't really need to be any bigger. I can take him anywhere, do anything with him. He's 80 pounds when he's lean, um, which is that's perfect for me. It's perfect when you add in the power. There's some little shit tzus over here on this yard. You see Apollo and Moon start to turn up. I can look for them a little more. They're not really worried about that guy over there. They're more so looking for big shit tzus that go crazy over here. Or Europeans, not shit tzus, they're Europeans. These dogs are crazy. Those are dogs that are just like in the. How you doing? Doing this like in the yard somewhere most of the time. Like, let's go. Apollo is full of energy today. Apollo is like a firecracker all the time. Great dog, though. Pretty quiet in this. It's pretty quiet in the neighborhood today. I guess it's a little more chilly and cloudy, so people are at work or their dogs are up. But got everybody on the sidewalk walking pretty good, no issues. Everybody, that's a good pack right there. We can do this. It's a good pack. One hand. No, we got a baby coming someone across the street. Let's go. And over here, there's some dogs that go crazy in this fence here too. These dogs hit the fence, they go crazy. It's big display. They ain't gonna do shit. They're not about shit really, but it will turn my dogs on. Yeah, you know, it will turn my dogs on. So my dogs are already looking for 'em. Let's go. Come on, Moon. Let's go. Hero, let's go. Come on. Moon, chill out. Oh, there's a dog, a big dog. There's a big dog pulling the leash up here. So I'll move when I see stuff like that. You see dogs out of control, but I have my wild dogs. It's for the safety of that. Oh, it's not pulling the leash, but it is alerted to my dogs. You can see that look in that tail. It's alerted to them. So who knows? But just getting on the other side of the street. It's the best thing to do. Let's go. My dogs don't need much correction to get back on track. Let's go. Come on. I see someone who's gonna stay closer to me all the time. Even off of these, we hike so much closer to me than Moon and Apollo. Right, to be determined. She still has a lot of showing me to do. Child looks a little more stable than what we normally see. But even when we see unstable dogs, my dogs react great unless that dog gets up too close. It's like somebody barbecuing or has a fire going. Let's go. Yeah, good dog. That's a good pack. Most of well, Summer and Gray's leashes are loose. Moon's leash, I can loosen it too. I mean, Moon will chill too. Apollo, I'll have to put her in a command in order to get her to just do that. But I don't put as much emphasis on that kind of stuff anymore because we just live a different life now. You know what I mean? So I would like to leave them wild as I can, with uh, the control over them that I need to have necessary for my real life. So even if they see a cat, a squirrel, or a dog or something, they ain't gonna pull me towards it. They ain't gonna yank at the leash. There won't be any of that. But Apollo, she's outside. She stays in hunt mode. If she's outside and she's hunting whatever's too close. Man, woman, dog, cat, squirrel. If it's alive and it's too close, Apollo's hunting it. As you also see by now, my dogs do not pee or shit while we're on our walks. Our walks are just for exercise. They can do that if we're in the woods or if we're hiking or in the yard. But outside, I don't carry no bags, none of that, because we don't need them. Because we ain't doing that. It took a while for Apollo to get to understand. Apollo, during her learning Apollo could take a shit standing straight up just like that walk. But she understands now that we don't do that on our walks. Yeah, this is four of them in one hand. Super strong, super powerful, super high drive dogs. And we still able to do all four in a busy suburb, middle of the day, one handed. There's some dogs up here that go crazy and they're on the flimsy fence, so I always make sure I cross the street just in case. They never really try to get out, but the fence is so flimsy and the dogs go so crazy that it's just a matter of time before they do get out. And hopefully it's not my dogs that are on the street when they get out. I see Moon's losing some weight, looking much better. The puppies look great. Looks like $1,000,000. Stone looks like $1,000,000. Paulo looks like $1,000,000. No. So my dogs now are looking for those dogs that are always barking over there. That's what they're. It's why Moon and Apollo's ears are up. They're not really worried about the dog that's walking now. How you doing? Good morning. They're looking for the. They're looking for those dogs that are always barking. We walk this path a lot. Moon, Summer, Gray. Those are road wolves. Those are dogs bred by me. Those are dogs created by me. Apollo is part of the pack. She was not bred by me. She wasn't created by me. Her offspring will be road wolves. So they will be bred by me. They will be bred in a specific way for a specific need, and they will be road wolves. They'll have some moon in them, just like Summer and Gray. Till then, Apollo is not necessarily a road wolf. She's part of the road wolf project. She's not necessarily a road wolf. So Moon and Apollo are mostly Belgian Malinois. You can see the size difference in them. Apollo is a lot taller, a lot longer than Moon. I love the dogs that created Apollo though. Fire dogs on both sides. Um, the Mao that was used to create Moon though, that was a tough dog. That dog was tough. That was like that was like an older version of of the Malinois you see today. That dog was smart. It was tough. It was good nerves. I mean, that was a nice dog, but she was obviously smaller than um, the dogs used to create Apollo. And that was the biggest thing that I wanted to change, or that I wish was different in Moon as she grew up, was that I wish she was a little bigger. Don't get me wrong, she does her job very well, very well. She does her job very well, but um, I knew that she'd have trouble with someone, uh, a human who's really determined. She just don't have the size. She has the tenacity, she has the drive, she has the intelligence for it, she has the will, the want, all of that. But I mean, a man that's super determined, she will deter him. She ain't gonna stop him. Soma, he'll stop him. Gray, hopefully, she's bigger than Moon already. She's taller than Moon already, and super solid dog. If you touch her, you'd be like, "Whoa, she's a solid dog." And the neighborhood is kind of quiet today. It's a good thing though. We get everybody out on a walk. Give my yard a break since we're not doing any uh, hiking or running today. Give my yard a break and give my own body a break. I need to chill too. I've been doing a lot lately. This is usually about where I let him off leash. The street is wider, less traffic. It's wider because there's no sidewalks, less traffic. And once you get past this house here, there's less dogs. There's the guy up here with a little greyhound, a little Italian greyhound, but that dog is no threat. He or she never leaves the yard. You can see these two dogs want to be closer to me. Those two dogs want to hunt. See, Moon's leash is a lot looser. Her ears are back. She's paying attention to me. Her leash is a lot looser. This is the difference in um, putting a lot of obedience on a dog and little obedience on a dog. I didn't do much obedience with Apollo because, like I said, I wanted to kind of keep her wild, see what she was naturally. But she does have a lot of training, though. We do have a lot, just not as much as Moon. Moon has years and years of tight, disciplined obedience, um, and I kind of calmed that down when I got Apollo. Morning, morning. So she's a lot wilder. She wants to hunt out here, but you see those instincts are still in Moon too. She wants to hunt too. Those two dogs are super hunters. These two dogs are super projectors. All the Gray and Apollo is busy on that front too.